Welcome back to CNBC SportsBiz. Mike Lee may not yet be a household name, but the undefeated light heavyweight boxer looks to be on his way to a shot at the title. His degree in finance from Notre Dame, though, shows he is not your average fighter, and his up-and-coming status means we're not the only ones who noticed. Mike Lee is a jock to watch.
From Chicago, Mike Lee.
My plans right now are to become a world champion. That was the goal when I signed with Top Rank 2 years ago, and I know that it's a long, tough road ahead of me, and I need to get better and better. But, you know, things have been going well.
25-year-old Mike Lee didn't turn to boxing as a way to escape. He chose boxing as a way to make a dream come true. His other passion? Finance.
When I was 16, I started as a runner on the commodities floor at the Chicago Board of Trade, and I'd go to work in the summers, and then I would leave and go to the boxing gym every day. It's a whole different ball game, but in terms of that adrenaline rush, it was very similar.
All right, you reach your goals. You're world champion. You're in more ads than you are now. You're a multi-millionaire. Where do you put your money?
You know, even though I did graduate from a very great school with a finance degree, I think what I do with my money is give it to people who professionally manage money for a living. I've had some phenomenal people around me, and I've had some business advisors and personal advisors, and I really credit them to, you know, putting me where I am today.
Lee's degree forced him into a choice: go pro in boxing or head to Wall Street. Legendary boxing promoter Bob Arum says his fighter has a chance to make it big.
He's not a seasoned pro yet. That's going to take time. And interestingly enough, he's on the same card as the middleweight champion, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., who faces Sergio Martinez. And Julio also had no amateur experience, had to learn on the job, and after 4 or 5 years became the middleweight champion of the world. So it's all possible.
He's training with Ronnie Shields, who's worked with greats like Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. Although Mike Lee's big break hasn't come in the ring just yet, he has boosted his business profile through endorsement deals. Subway Restaurants' global chief marketing officer says the timing was just right.
We were about to film a commercial where one of the scenes from the commercial was about a boxer. And I said to our guys, I said, rather than hire an actor, why don't we see if Mike can be available for that, because then we'll have a real fighter. And so Mike came out, he filmed that scene.
When you're training to be the best, you got to eat the best.
We discovered that he was, you know, fabulous in front of the camera.
The Subway commercial gave Lee exposure that is priceless in a sport like boxing. But Lee still needs some big-time wins in the ring to start seeing the real paydays.
We have high hopes for him, and so far, he's performed up to expectations.
I knew that this is a sport that I loved, and I had an opportunity to do some amazing things. So, you know, I've always said one day when I'm 100 years old and I'm laying in bed, I want to be able to say that I went for it.
All right, smart fan takeaway here. There are two big opportunities. One, obviously, for Mike Lee, but the other for boxing. Boxing needs a new star to take some of the thunder away from mixed martial arts and ultimate fighting. So Mike Lee's got to do two things. He's got to keep his nose clean, and most important, he's got to win. Mike's next fight is scheduled for August 4th in Las Vegas versus Jose Benavidez Jr. All right.